Welcome to a bright clear day in Empyrion Galactic Survival. In this video I want a bit of a change of pace. In the last video I was hanging around the base working on repairing the ship. In this part I want to take on the advanced comm center. Now this represents a bit of a step change up from the POIs I've attacked before. For any of you following the series, this is the POI I encountered when I shot down the patrol vessel. That looks like the patrol vessel has actually gone, and this will be a bit of a challenge because the advanced comm center has some pretty heavy weapons which, if they manage to hit us, they can do a lot of damage incredibly quickly. So I've actually taken the precaution of putting my motorbike, the tent, some extra oxygen and food into my normal inventory, so that if the ship takes damage and I lose the core or a generator and I actually get shot down, then I've got an option to return to my base. Hopefully that won't happen, and of course if I die, I die, and then it all becomes a bit of a non-entity. And what I'm going to do is go into first person. I've dropped my field of view to 40, the beginning of the drones here, and what I want to do is creep up behind this terrain here. You can see all the drones tucked in behind it, and the first thing I'm going to need to do is see if I can get rid of these drones. So I think maybe if I can creep up, and I need to get in close. There we are. If we can get rid of the drones. Don't drop below. That's one down. So I'm just going to drop down again. See, I've got to be a bit careful. No, they're still just below the surface. Let's see if I can get a bit of height. That one's a little bit too far away. Right, I've got a bead on this one. Don't got that one down. Okay, there's a large minigun drone coming over the top. I mean, I'd love to loot these, but it's not going to be that easy. Now this rocket drone's going to stay below the surface, isn't it? So let's just see if we can. And this is where things get a little bit risky, because if I stick my head too high up, we're going to get smacked by those weapons. I think what I might need to do is see if I can go for a single kit, so I can get that. Missed him. Never mind. Don't want to waste too much ammunition. Let's see if we can get that drone. Right, we've got rid of the drones. Just pull back a little bit and just put it back here and reload. That's the drones out the way, but it doesn't mean we're clear, because I need to, and all that extra text is a bit of a pain in the neck. You can just see the, wow, this is what I was saying. I think we're slightly out of range. I think there's a, yep, there we are. This is what I was saying, that when you wake them up, they come at you big time. I think what we can do, but we do need to do this mountain here. And I did get a comment, sorry I've forgotten your name, and you mentioned about using tanks, and I agree with that perspective for attacking POIs in open terrain. But when you've got this situation where you've got terrain to hide behind, the small vessel is far better at the job than the tank. So because what you can do is you can just skip out with the thrusters. I think we got that one. I think this, oops, I'm still hitting the ground. I think we've cleared that. There's a, because you can dodge that, so you can. Oh, we've taken a fairly heavy hit on that, on the wing probably. What I'm going to do is just pull back and check the damage. Just stay behind the tree. We should be safe here. Let's make sure we're on repair mode. Certainly don't want to deconstruct the wing or something. Yeah, we took a little bit of a whack on this side. We're okay. Don't think we've taken any other damage on this here. I'm just going to come up here. I think we've got the weapons on this side taken out. Now I'd love to get in there and actually take out collect those drones, but we may have a patrol in this area here. Whoops, just get up so we don't get interference. Now there's bound to be something down on this side here. Yeah, I can just see. I think there's something just there. We'll just make sure. Can I risk it getting in here? Nope. Trouble is patrols. Yeah, I think I'm going to risk it. I mean, it's probably stupidity, but I'd just love to loot those. So we've taken a bit of damage on the cockpit, which I'm going to need to do something about. Just going to grab that. Come, just get in, grab that very, very quickly. Anything else? Is there another one here? Nope. Okay, nothing. Oh, there's another rocket drone over there. I knew there was a third one here somewhere. Whoops. Okay, all done. We got a little bit of resources out of that. Whoops. Let's just get back into here. I'm just going to gain a little bit of height, and we're going to pull away because there's still going to be guns on this round the other side here. So we're not quite finished, and we're hooked on the trees. I just love trees in this game. Trees can actually give you more problems than anything else. I think we've also got a problem with the mountain behind us. I think if we get a bit more height, there's got to be some more weapons around this side. Is that something there? I think we're just gonna. Sometimes it pays just to shoot something there. There it is. There. Just see the beginning of a. Oops! And we're now taking ground fire. I can think. And there's another one, and he's just turning the turret towards us. I think that is very much a patrol. I think so. We're just going to need to pull up and away. I think we can probably ignore that patrol just for the moment. I think if we can just... Oh, shit. Right, they're coming in a lot faster now. So we're just going to pull back. Just love patrols. They're my favourite new mechanic of the game. Let's just pull back, drop down so we can see them. Being low, there's one. Oops. Wait. Can't see anybody else around. I think what I'm actually going to do, I've got there's some herbs or something just on the side. It's just the pulse rifle, and I'm not going to walk over there. I'm just going to grab these guys. I'm just going to get a bit of height again, and I think just put that in a bit, and we're just going to move towards back up and caught on the tree. So we're just going to move this way. Get out of the trees, please. There's still a cannon on that corner, so we've got to be a little bit careful. as even a single cannon has the capability to make life very difficult for us. So maybe I do need to, you can just see it tucked in there, see it? Almost way too far away from it at the moment. I think if we get some height, maybe we'll just, I think that nope, still there. A bit more height so we can fire down into it. Is that it? I think we've blown the tower off. Yep, we've got it now. So we've now destroyed the main defences of the Advanced Comm Centre. Doesn't mean we're 100% secure because there's still patrols hanging around, and we need to sort those out first. Just going to come in here and just do a reload. I mean, we've got the distant patrol. There's something, so we're just going to creep up into this area here. Yep, we're looking good. We're looking good, really good. That, to be honest, that went a lot easier than I thought it was going to go. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult than that. Got a landing pad there. I mean, we could drop in. Just gonna go to third person. I'm just going to. I think the patrols are on the far side, so I think we can just ease through the trees there. You can just see the entrance there on the Advanced Comm Centre. So I'm just going to drop down and get back into first person. You can hear the local hostiles. I think we could just ease in here and just drop down there. And just going to turn the thrusters off. And what I need to do now is, before we go into there, I'm certainly going to need to secure our supplies. So I think that can go in there now. We certainly don't want that. We don't want that. This Gatling gun, rocket launchers. I think most of this can just go into a cargo box now. Sorry about being a bit tongue-tied there. Laser upgrade kits. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. The ammunition. Well, I suppose that could. We've used quite a lot of ammunition with the things, so there's no reason why we shouldn't just drop that. Yeah. So might as well use that. Fridge. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get anything in the fridge here. Don't want that. I want to put that in there. I think we might as well just use that food up there, and we'll just put the. I think these are stomach tablets, indigestion. Yeah, well, we'll be okay. Actually, it looks a bit like there's actually a door here. That's good. Maybe I should stand off, and yeah, I think I'm gonna. I didn't realise that door was still open, so I think we're gonna stand off and actually blast our way through this door. So I'm just gonna pull back. I think we'll just use the plasma cannon. Yep, we're gonna be okay with that. Maybe if we just drop there and just turn the thrusters off again. If we just sneak over here. Oops. Come on, game. I'm just going to get a bit of a sneak peek in here. Yeah, there's a couple of mechanoids coming down the steps, so we're going to need to quick reload because I don't have the double weapons for the moment. those. Have a quick reload because he's coming down the stairs. See if we can spot where the spawner is. Sometimes it pays to just take your time because these guys can be a very good source of resources, right? So we've got a spawner there with a turret above it that's shooting at me. Thank you, game. A bit of panic there. I'm just gonna. Okay, we're gonna be loaded. I think we could. Just got back there. So we've cleared this room. It looks like we're going down, which is always fun. Let's pull back a bit. Okay, I'm just going to do the reload. The joys of mechanoids. Yeah, there's a turret there. Right, I think what I need to do is, well, see if we can loot this guy. He's gone into the stairs, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. I think I've already done that guy, so. Right. Back to here. I think we're just going to... I thought I'd move the bike over. Never mind. And we'll just move the oxygen over. We don't need radiation ointment. And I think we've got enough to do this. I mean, I could get round to just top the oxygen up if I can get round to the back here, as long as I don't get shot by a patrol. A little bit worried about things like that. And do I have any... Let's just have a quick check. Yeah, we got one health drink. We'll just top our... We got to go down here, and I think I'm just going to make sure I've got everything loaded. I'm not too sure why I'm lugging the drill around. Never mind. Right, that's the entrance. Got that guy. Just a quick reload. Shot him in the foot, and this guy's going to very obligingly stand there. That was a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Of course, get rid of the turret. Have a quick reload, because when we drop down, that turret's going to come at us straight away. Let's just reload these guys. There's a turret up there, I'm pretty sure that is. Was it a turret? No, it's not a turret. A little bit of nerves there. Right, we've got two doors which have to be opened. Got a fridge here. Well, we'll take the dino stew. That could be quite useful. Now, the question is which way to go. My inclination is to go with this door first, because we can stand in here and shoot the door, and if anything comes through here, we can immediately run up through the elevator. In fact, I think what I am going to do is we're just going to go up. It's not that far, and because we're directly above in the room, we should be able to do the reconnaissance with the drone down through here. And right, we got a going to be interesting. Ideally, I'd like to just now what I would say is, if you're new to the game and not used to taking POIs out, this is a really great time to drop a save, because the next bit is going to be a little bit dicey. Being able to recover and practice this would be fantastic. Right, so I think what we're going to do is, what I would like to do is be able to get their attention. I think if I can get the quick reload, quick duck out the way, another quick reload. Should have done a weapons change. I'm in trouble. Quick. Wow. I should not have survived that. I definitely should not have survived that. That was a very bad run. Okay. Just grab these guys, and there's still a turret tucked in there. I think we're going to need a med kit, and I think we'll just go for the full size med kit. Not sure where that turret is. Let's just see if I can actually spot it. Ah, it's right above us. Okay. I think I just use the normal assault rifle for it. I'm just going to grab these. And we've got another couple of doors through here. Got rid of that spawner. And we got some nice loot in here. And just to show you. And we got some medium armor. That's pretty good. And we've got, I mean, could go through there. Just do a quick reload. Actually, this base is getting quite deep, so I think what I need to do is go back up and make a core, so that if we get down low enough, I can core this to get out very, very quickly. So what we're going to do is come back up here. I need to unload some of this stuff anyway, so we're just going to come up to here, just drop into here. Where's the mobile constructor? Just going to make a core. I should have made this when I began, but never mind. Weapons and meds, that can certainly go there. Drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. I think we could probably put the dino stew. That's 283 food. That's pretty good. I don't think we actually need the herbal leaves. I think that's probably more important. I can drop that in there, and then I think all the rest can get shoved into the cargo box. Hardened steel blocks. I think we'll keep the ammunition at the moment, just for be on the safe side, and I suppose that can go in there and just spoil. I'm just going to wait for the core to form. Actually, I think what I am going to do is I do this by getting up over 485. We'll get a little bit of auto regeneration from that. You can see there, you feel comfortable and satisfied. And mobile constructor, core. No, I must have made some ammunition. Don't remember doing that. And I'm just going to go down this way. And the question is, do I go through this door rather than that door? I'm curious to see what's behind this door, so I think we're going to go this way. And again, it means that I've got a back off situation in the elevator should anything goes badly wrong. And this is the way you really need to think, is just think a little bit tactically. Oh wow, look at that. We've actually found the core. That was a good choice, isn't it? Okay, let's just shoot the core out. I mean, that will knock out any spawners. It doesn't mean we're going to be 100% safe. There's a chance there might be something unpleasant behind the core, so... Oh, okay, we got the core. A little bit of an anticlimax, but never mind. We're just going to... I'm just going to drop the core in. That gives us control of the base. That doesn't mean we are safe. It just means that we've now got control of the base. And what it does mean, though, is we don't have to shoot these doors out anymore. What we can do is actually come back here. And if we take up the position here and just grab this, and what we can do is, I don't really need an automated door, so we can come in here and we can... I know this is an automatic door, but this is a sneakier way of doing things, because I'm not really that worried about collecting automatic doors. So, okay, so we got here, and that's the way out to the inside. So there's a back door into this base. Oh, that's cool. I think I've come the right way anyway. So the main defences was that room. That was good. That's great. And that gives us effectively control of this room. We'll just go up and grab here. Sniper upgrade kit. And just turn the lights on because it's obviously getting dark outside. And as far as I can tell, that is the Advanced Communication Center. And there's a drone coming in, so we're going to need to get up here. He's at 400 meters away. So we're going to have to try and get back to our ship and just jump into the ship. How far is it away? Is he? He's 467 and coming in. So we need to defend against that incoming drone. We're okay for oxygen. And of course it's dark and I've got no lights on this ship, so apologies for that, guys. Oh no, looks like the drone is no more. I'm kind of curious to wonder what's in this back tower. I'm just going to come up here. I think just to finish this video off, I'm going to check out this tower, because sometimes in these towers you get some nice hidden resources. I think we'll be okay here, nice and safe. This is where I get it all completely wrong and get killed. But what I want to do is just take this apart from the beginning. What's that? Antenna. No, we're just going to deconstruct. No, so it doesn't look like there's anything in here. We're just going to come down. Obviously I've done quite a lot of damage to these. And that actually went straight to the floor. Oh well, never mind. That is the way it goes sometimes. Let's just open this up here, see what we got. Equipment. We got some chairs, some tables, we got a fridge we've already checked out. O2 tanks core, so there's no actual cargo boxes in here. That's a little bit disappointing. Never mind, what we can do is extract all the oxygen, because we're never going to be needing to breathe it. So there's still 4% left, so maybe we can get a bit more. Nope, it won't go anymore. We only got one out of that. We can't have much in the way of oxygen tanks in this. So we'll just extract some more fuel. Oh, I didn't see how much fuel I got out of that. Oh, we got 7 promethium from that. It's just flashed up in the bottom left. I knew I should learn to look in the right places. Right, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I've taken that on. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And I think this is the key when you attack these POIs, is if you can get past the heavy weapons, and this is where the small vessel can be quite useful when you've got terrain working in your advantage, is as long as you've got slightly overpowered thrusters for lateral movement and up and down movement, you can normally dodge the weapons enough to get in some good hits with the multiple missiles. And from my perspective, yes, there is the railgun, but to me the main way to take down the weapons on these more heavily armed POIs is a bank of 4 missile units. You can often get a one-shot kill, and that makes a big difference in the risk that you're exposing yourself to. Although having said that, I still agree with the point that was made that if you're going in on completely open terrain where you've got nothing to hide behind, maybe a heavily armoured tank hover vehicle would be all the difference, loaded with multi-turrets, even though you will get beaten up quite considerably. Maybe we'll give that a go if I can find another POI. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.